Last we had left off, we were about to go start a boss fight. And I am cool. There's not a lot of physical damage that's about to happen, but there is some fire damage I might be dealing with. I think I want the extra agility. Let's do it! Talana! Talana, are you okay? Hey! Suvin, what happened? I'm not entirely sure, actually, but I don't see Varsina any— Who looks for Varsina? Ah! We are looking for Varsina. Do you know her? She is gone. There is no Varsina. What do you mean? And who are you? I am... Who dares to ask? It's time for judgment. We all will perish. You will pay dearly for disturbing the nightmare. Your death and those of your friends are all your fault. Now you can accept your punishment. You too will see the hopelessness of your plight. So yeah, multi-part fight. Just so you know, the green one, Guilt, is the healer. Red is primarily damage dealing, and blue likes to apply debuffs. If you kill blue or red, Guilt will revive them. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably just kill Guilt first. Let's go with meditation, so I can get some extra tippy. Let's run regen so I don't have to worry about healing Talana. And then I'll probably switch over to hybrid form for a little bit. And let's buff... Wow, I really just kind of want to build TP right now, don't I? Let's go Sanctuary. So he doesn't do very much damage while Sanctuary is active, but he takes pretty reduced damage. Oh, lost meditation. So I think I'm going to have her go Altered Form until Lunar Strength is about to wear off. Now, Guilt has a little bit of defense. I think I'm going to Slash. And let's... I'll just top it up. So one more Slash. She's probably going to heal herself. So what Remorse does is heals based on the amount of health she's missing. And if you don't focus her, then she uses an ability called Penance, which transfers health to other people. So Hybrid Form restores all your buff durations, so this is to save the magic points of having to refresh them, and refresh them all at once. Now I can actually maul any of these guys and stun them. And Suvin is not going to do very well if I have him attack, because he's still got Sanctuary up. So let's Deadly Wound Guilt. So that when she tries to heal again, she can't... Oh, damn, Sanctuary wore off. Would have been fine then. Well, fuck it. Let's just buff up Talana. And could you kill Guilt? You might be able to kill Guilt. Love it. Now, the Shadow there does not normally act until at least one of the other three forms are dead. But you can't target Shadow. You've got to kill all three of the other members before you can do any of that shit. So I'm going to... I'll infuse myself so I can do some more damage. I'm ready to just go on the offense. And let's go again, Altered Form until I've got the TP to go back up. Let's go after Rage, because Rage does not have any defense, which I could find out by scanning Rage. And since Rapid Strikes uses up half a turn, whereas Slash uses up a full turn, I believe 2 Rapid Strikes will generally do more damage than a Slash. Ooh. The thing is, Suvin could do a Searing Light, but he really needs to heal himself. So I think I'm just going to Frenzy, because he needs to top himself up. could. So she's about to fall out of hybrid form. I could probably just kill Rage right now. Yeah. And I'll just go into altered form again until... That's gonna go 1, 2, so only gonna do it once. I'll probably want to refresh. Now, Despair does have a little bit of defense, so I do want to run that shit. And then we'll... Heaven's Wrath. And now with Heaven's Wrath up, I'll probably go back to doing Rapid Strikes. And then I should refresh Lunar Strength now, because it's about to wear off. And if I wait for it to wear off before refreshing, then I won't continue to have the agility buff. But it should be cool to just kind of fuck shit up now. And then I will... Let's actually go one more turn. So we'll Lunar Rage, and then we'll go into hybrid form. Especially because I think that'll give me full hybrid form duration for fighting Shade. Not quite. Alright, whatever. Got 3 actions in. I should be able to finish up Despair. So I think Shade is the only boss in the game that might be immune to stun. Rage, guilt, despair. These parts now form a whole. You will become one with them as well. So Scorching Rage lowers your defense to 0, does some damage to you, but it also increases your offenses, so... It's kind of a mixed bag, really. And in fact, now that he has increased offense, and she already takes extra damage from Holy, let's make her take more damage from Holy. And fuck her shit up! Yeah, let's just attack. I think I can just kill her at this point. Oh, damn, really? Yeah. 'Twas a gamble. So Divine Burst is like 6 TP to do some holy damage, and it does less than Searing Light, but it does more than Searing Light if Holy Fire is on them, which is what Searing Light provides. And then Lunar Blur is even more agility and increased evade, and the only way to evade magic in the game. It's also a lunar buff, so hybrid form restores it. What's going on? Where am I? No, forget it. No! We get to ask questions first. Talana. Who are you? My name is Varsina. I'm from Elblum. So you're the one responsible for all this? Get out of my way, Suven! Talana, no! Who are you two? What do you want from me? It's your fault that Northwall's gone. It's your fault that so many soldiers are dead. Talana, stop! Get off me, Suven! Ah! Both of you stay back. Listen, Varsina, we don't want to fight. Could have fooled me. Talana, please, give us a chance to talk. You're lucky. Did you forget that I had to have the same conversation with Marion not to kill you? Except you wanted to kill me. That's what that spirit said. So there's another moment where it changes depending on your choice back at the forest. Talana, I'm sorry. I think that's my cue. Maestro! Suven! You all know each other? Not as allies. Aww. That hurts my feelings. What do you want? I just want to say how proud I am of all of you. Proud? Talana handily dispatched a very skilled warrior. Several, actually, with the help of Suven, you know. And Suven's no slouch either. All his friends seem to, tragically, keep dying, but he just marches on. Skilled warrior? You mean Celandine? Sure, him too. I was thinking someone a little more... bitchy, I believe you said? So Marion's really dead? She sure is. And you promised Aelin she'd be fine, too. You're so devious, Suven. I love it. No. No, she didn't have any mortal wounds. We didn't kill Marion. Well, you see, Talana's wounds... well, sometimes they get kind of... infected. And then they act like a poison, slowly ebbing away what little life you left her. Then she kind of... dies. That's not true. Talana, don't listen to him. I'm glad she's dead. Talana! And Varsina here. Well, who knew all I had to do was make her emotions manifest physically and she could destroy Silth? What are you talking about? You did that? Sure did. What a show. But why? Why go to all this trouble? Why kill Ben and Rick? Why try to kill me? Why curse Talana? Why curse Varsina? Why destroy Silth? Why do any of this? Now you finally ask. I can't believe you didn't say anything before. Unfortunately, now is not the time for answers. If you want to know, you'll just have to come back to Northwall. Stay away from Northwall! Look, Suven, and Talana, was it? We should leave this place. You would like to just run away from everything you've done, wouldn't you? It has nothing to do with running away. This place has been fouled by evil magic. It's dangerous to be around it. It was your magic that corrupted it! You can argue with me all you want, but we must do it somewhere else. If I had my way, I'd kill you for what you've done, for what Suven has gone through because of you. I take it you two are close. No. I would have killed her if not for that demon's intervention. Suven, I decided your life was not worth more than all of Northwall, than the help Aelin could have provided. Suven, you will help me save Northwall, Talana. Then you will find a new home, far away from it. And now I find myself needing your help, Varsina, another person cursed by Maestro. We need to leave this place. We can talk more away from Silth. You can explain what's going on. And I have questions of my own. So in case you hadn't gathered, there's like dark magic all over Silth, and it's causing a lot of very aggressive, hateful emotions. It's like taking the little nuggets that are there and just growing them exponentially. That's quite the eventful 2 days you've been through. I thought the tunnels to Aelin would be the hardest part of the journey. I thought I'd reach Aelin, we'd get help, we'd come back, save the survivors. I just can't believe it's turned into losing Ben and Rick, Aelin's aid, Silth. What the hell happened, Varsina? Silth was more fortified than Northwall. How could it all topple over like that? Illusions. The East Silth soldiers believe the West Silth soldiers to be undead monstrosities. The West Silth soldiers blindly followed General Celandine, who'd been consumed by his rage and vengeance over Lady Celandine's death, which he believed to be the fault of Lord Beaumont. And West Silth? What happened? It seems that was the hybrid of demon magic mixed with my own. So Silth's complete collapse. It's because of me, apparently. You don't seem very remorseful. Should I be? If what Maestro said is true, I can hardly be held responsible. Are you serious? Do you have any idea what you did? Of course I do. Lady Celandine's death is on my hands. So is the ruination of West Silth, from what I gather. And that doesn't bother you at all? General Celandine's death is on your hands. Does that bother you? I had no choice. What about Rick and Ben? Do you hold yourself, or Corvus, was it, accountable for their deaths? Maestro is responsible for that. And Marion's death? Or Corvus's death, if the apparitions were not lying about your friends? Do you feel guilt? I'm not sure what to feel. If the captain's dead, Northwall may already be gone. And the girl, Talana? It was a hard choice, but she had to be sacrificed to enlist Aelin's help. Maestro prevented the killing blow. Saving her life cost me the help of Aelin, and if I had enlisted their aid, Northwall might already be saved. Do you really believe that? Suppose Aelin did help. Marion was the only skilled warrior from what you said. There would have been supplies, food, medicine, shelter. Marion would have been no small help either. And how would you have returned it to Northwall? Did Aelin have expert miners to clear the tunnel in a day? You would have needed a ship. you would have come to Silth. You would have found the same situation that you did. And I imagine your cursed friend was willing to do what Marion or a small village citizen would not. Talana. I don't forgive you, Suvin. Nor should you. Shut up. This is not your business. You are no better than Marion, Suvin. You have your crusade. You focus single-mindedly on your hunt. But I have nowhere else to go. Nothing else to do. So I will see this to the end. You will cure me. Then, just like you asked, I will leave Northwall, or whatever remains of it. Forever. We are all burdened by our choices, Suvin, but I'm only curious about one, which is, what do you plan to do now? We must go to Elblum. Must we? An interesting proposition. Why? Elblum does not have outsiders. Elblum does not help outsiders. Elblum does not like outsiders. You seem rather pleased about that. I'm curious why you feel that Elblum, which has had nothing to do with Northwall in 25 years, would help now. There's no one else to turn to. Sivin said everyone will be in danger if Northwall's gone anyway. Elblum would be helping themselves. Desperation, then. And a bit of an appeal to logic. We need you to speak for us, Farsina. You are from Elblum. If they will not help outsiders, they can help their own. They may wonder what I'm doing back from Silth, and if they pay much attention to Talana, which they will, since you look foreign, they will wonder what a monster is doing in their city. I thought you were great with illusions. Can't you disguise us? That was mostly Maestro's doing, but the citizens of Elblum would see through such cheap magic in a heartbeat. Still, I may be able to convince them that your presence will be tolerable, and you should seek out the captain. A military leader in Elblum? No. He's a ship captain. There's a ship in Elblum? One that takes to the skies. If you can convince the captain, you can fly back to Northwall. Why did you not mention any of this before? What are we doing waiting here? We need to be moving. We are all exhausted. You need rest. He doesn't take that conversation too well. You will this time. I cannot guarantee the captain will help, and if he doesn't, you will need all your strength to find another way back. Fine. Seriously? I had to argue with you to get you to rest, and you just agree with her immediately? Perhaps he's becoming wiser. Get some rest. I'll take you to Elblum tomorrow. So now we can cross this bridge, find out that it's raining. And we got a new party member. She's a mage, capable of manifesting rage, despair, and guilt into physical form. Yes, sir. Let's give her some... You can see she's got some shields, some magic, and she gets more abilities by going into these forms. But I think that's a pretty good place to cut it there. Pick back up again next time.